po' di parmigiano.
Yes! Buono, becca e porta a casa. Ma perché? Welcome to a new episode with Pasta Green and Pasta Bro. Today we're making ravioli from scratch, classic filling, ricotta and spinach, and then I'm going to show you a 5-minute sauce to go with this delicious dish.
Delish.
Ingredients. Alright, we start with creating a well, also known as the volcano of love. 1 egg for 100 grams of flour. Right in. Ago, did you get me the fork?
No, I don't know.
Today is like not a good day for you. And then we start with the fork and we're gonna whisk the eggs from within. You have to be very gentle. So we are doing this until the center becomes pasty and then you carry on by hand. Now what I like about this is that it's quite a good workout. Like Ago is working his biceps right now and I'm doing this motion on each side. You're working the gluten. You're getting the gluten to become elastic. As you're doing it, you don't need to wash your pasta board afterwards. You make sure that you scrape all the bits as you go, not the really dry ones, but as you go, don't let them dry out. And then you combine and fold it into your dough so that you do the dough and you also have a clean pasta board afterwards. So I want to know a story, a funny story of ravioli. Why do we love ravioli so much? The ravioli is a soothing process. It is so satisfying. You get to make whatever filling you like with it. You can go crazy. And if you get the Pasta Green cookbook, which is gonna be out on November 8th, link down below, you will see that I do get crazy with my ravioli filling and I show you a lot of different combinations of fillings.
Yeah.
So the spring back test where you push on it and it springs back into position, it's just one of those things that tells you the elasticity of the gluten is just right, the dough has been worked enough, it has combined enough, and it's ready to be made into what it was meant to be. But now we let it rest in a damp cloth. We wrap it really nice and tight and we set it aside for 20 minutes. The dough is ready, it has been resting, so we cut a little piece of the dough and now I'm gonna put it through. I'm gonna start at the largest setting. So every time you do one pasta sheet, you make sure you flour it. The moisture keeps coming out. You don't wanna get it stuck on your board or your surface. So you always flour it and you set it aside. Now we're cutting the edges so that they're straight. Bravo, 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 bravo. Once you've boiled the spinach, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, you have to run them through a linen cloth, a cheesecloth, and make sure that they're super drained. No water content, almost no water content, so you want them nice and drained. Chop them nice and fine. You're going to be using this and mix them with the ricotta and parmigiano. Put in the ricotta in, a pinch of nutmeg, and now the parmigiano reggiano. Yum, mamma mia. And lastly, we're gonna put an egg yolk in. We have the beautiful mixture. Ago, we need to start. So we put a teaspoon size amount and place them nice and spaced out, and then you're folding over the dough onto itself. Now you need to make sure that when you're going around it, you're taking out all the pockets of air because you do not want this to open in the hot boiling water. So you need to go all the way around it before you cut it with your single pastry cutter. Ago, I'm excited! The ravioli are ready! Why don't we cook them and turn them into a meal for the people you love the most? Here, bring it over. I'll see you over there. Hello, I'm here with my fresh ravioli and what we're doing, we're creating a 5-minute sauce to pair this ravioli beautifully. You need grape tomatoes, garlic, extra virgin olive oil, basil, a little Parmigiano, and a whole lot of Italian passion. We're going to use the garlic clove whole and we're going to scrunch it a little bit. We're going to toss him into the pan and we're going to add some extra virgin olive oil. You let it sizzle but not burn. You cannot brown the garlic. It's not good. It makes the sauce bitter. And now you add the tomato. Salt abundantly. Now you put them on a low to medium flame and you let them simmer for 5 minutes until they get nice and moist. At this point, you take the garlic out and all you have is the essence, the soul of the garlic and your beautiful tomato juices and pieces. Get some basil and rip it in. A little bit of more water, just to really get that juiciness out of it. Pasta water is boiling. We get a nice handful of salt. We dump it in. We are ready finally to put these beauties inside. Be very gentle. It only takes 3 to 4 minutes to make freshly made ravioli. Now the tomatoes are ready here. We switch it off. They're perfect, just like you are. Ma perché? Now I'm only slightly tossing them in. It's time to plate it. Now gently place a little bit of the grape tomato sauce at the bottom, just as a little tiny surprise. Now the ravioli, a little bit more tomatoes, and a rainfall of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese with a crown of basil. Tira, becca e porta a casa. The time has come. Com'è? No, veramente com'è? Buonissimo. It's cooked to the perfection as it's supposed to be, and it's a very quick, you saw, 10 minutes sauce.
I haven't tried it really, you know.
Yes, I tried it.
Ho the Parmigiano.
Yes! Buono.
Right.
Alright, it's time for lunch. We're gonna say goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe. Push on the little notification to tell you the moment a recipe comes out.
Yeah.
Stay gorgeous and remember, you are amazing and so are
We.
It is a grave mistake. It is a grave mistake to sneeze in your pasta dough.
Yeah.
How far forward can I put this?
You decide. Really? How long is it? It's a little bit complicated to work with your brother sometimes. Okay.